All right, today we're going to be doing some Foxy, but we're going to do a combination of both Foxy Pirates as well as Big Bomb Pirates. This is pretty reckless. Let's see what we can make out of it. They kind of have a good synergy with each other, particularly with Porus dropping either Pudding or the Baron. And other than that, let's see if we can get the chicken and say the age-old question of what came first. But yeah, this is gonna be a spicy meatball, and funny enough, let's see if we can win a game with this one. All right, let's keep this. Oh man. We actually have the combo. That's crazy. All right, Pudding, go. What do we need? Oh, another yeah, 3-cost Pudding would be very nice. Now, if we can get Foxy, that would be hilarious. What are they planning? We are definitely not using our leader ability right now. This is all we're running on the Pudding engine. What type of... Okay, so it's either a brick or it's a trigger that they're going to set up for next turn. So if they block this swing, that means it's probably a Kyoku or something. Kiku. Okay, so we got our 3 here. Let's see how they respond. If they counter, we know what it is. They countered, so now to unleash the egg. And now the cycle begins. Okay, so they're playing the Pure Wano. Well played. Now they can tuck that into life and they're not gonna care. I think I'm gonna have to hold off here. It's too bad we don't... Pretty much everything other than Foxy is Big Mom. So what we can do is set up for next turn. And then we'll go 7 here. We'll start building up our Dawn economy. They are really clinging on to life like crazy. So we're at 7 next turn. If we're forced to go down to 6 from Baron, then we really don't have much of a... Well, yeah, we're going to need to be relying on what we draw next turn. If they swing with Momonosuke, then I'll probably just take it out next turn. Once we get Katakuri online, we'll feel a lot better. Okay, this is... They had to give up a 2K counter for that. I have to take it now. Okay, so yeah, I doubt they're gonna do that again. So what we're going to do is just swing 5 here and start building up our Foxy, because once they start attacking with things, and it'll be easier now to get our 3 Foxy Pirates on board, we should be in a good way. So we'll drop the Foxy here, get rest of Dawn, and pass it. But this Yamato is a very smart cookie. This is still anyone's game. Okay, Hody Jones, so they're gonna have to take the top life now. Now, how are they gonna play this out? Okay, so they attach 1, they're gonna attach all the resteds. No, that's... Okay, I'm confused. Why not attach the rested ones to... We'll counter out with Maria. Well, that's not gonna work. I think they made... This is the... I said they were just... You know what? Minus Foxy is OP. We'll just say that. Okay. I am actually okay with this. I have to get the chicken. And of course... this is really tough. I have to rely on drawing a card next... Actually, no, that's not true. Let's just give him Foxy. Because we can drop another Foxy and then Chopper. Alright, so we can just attack Izo, but before we do anything else that's foolish, Foxy first. Then Chopper second. So now we have everything else in place. We can go 5. And now we can say no. Now 6 to 5. Are they gonna block? Oh no, they let it go. 7. Do they have a trigger waiting? Alright, so we're at 6 here. We'll be at 8, but we can go back down. Alright. I don't think we're going to be able to get the chickens all the way. But everything's frozen. Everything is -2. If they do the Hoity Jones again, that means they're going to be at 6k. And if they're playing 2k counters, that doesn't help either. And they need a rush. And they need to take out one of my Foxy Pirates. But as soon as that happens, I'm just gonna play Kata. And we can hold them off for at least another turn. Okay, another blocker, so Hiyori will be added back to life. So we should be able to win in the next 2 turns, so long as nothing supernatural happens in their last of their lives. But that could always change. We don't have a lot of cards left ourselves. I am just gonna use the Maria to attack the Momonosuke here, because I am gonna replace it. I don't think we're gonna need anything else, so we'll just go 7. So that's just their 2k counter. Then we'll go 7. And if they block and do a 2k, I'll use whatchamacallit. Add on to Foxy, poke into Momonosuke, and then put Cat Curry, restand everything. Okay. 1 here. Wow, they took out the chicken. Okay. We shall avenge the chicken. Sure, they're gonna block for free, but we'll have some beefy characters to swing for next turn. Wait, they could have just blocked it. I had nothing. Okay, so we got to the end of that. we did win this game, but we lost by losing our chicken in a way. But that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes Nami comes around and hits you across the head, and you realize, oh, that's that doesn't feel great. So we won by definition, but lost in spirit. Now I wonder how much control that Luffy has here. All right, we have something here. You got pudding. You got the Nico Robin, the 2K. Now to really catch them off guard here. I think for now we already have a pudding. I think we'll just set up our late game here, and we'll leave it at that. Okay, so here comes the pain. Here comes a big fat swing to the face. Ow. Okay, so we got the tier 1, tier 2 chicken. We'll attach one and then swing, I think. I think that's the plan. We'll do this first. All right, Foxy, go. 2K counter is nice. We only need one Ito. Let's get our Don back, refund that. Okay, pudding is a card. Now I think we can start the freezing, or we can play Black Maria and pudding. No, but I'd rather not use a 2K. We'll counter out the first one and block the second one. Okay, another one. All right, so we have 6 done here. We'll activate the wristed one first. We don't have enough to get the Foxies that we need, so we can't freeze it. I think, yeah, we're gonna have to do it this way, where we get another Foxy. Actually, we get by just playing Foxy. I'm overthinking this. Okay. I think we have dessert now. Oh wait, we can't pick it. That's right. But we can get Chopper. Now, we can get... Since they're at 8, we can just play the Black Maria. Now, we can do some aggro ourselves. Then we can swing 7. No and no for you. And then we could get our Dawn back. And now we're at 8 Dawn. Beautiful. But they're at 10 Dawn, so this could go either way still. They could rest either one of my cards here. They could rest my Dawn supply. So they're gonna spank the Black Maria, it looks like. It's fine. Sure. Now they have pudding here. We could just play Foxy. Frankly, I'm not too concerned with. All right, 10 is our main line here. So we can get Foxy up first. And go 6. I think better we get a chopper out. But we'll just do a regular swing here. We'll go 5. Freeze and freeze. Don't think we need any alpha swing. We could block. Okay, so our plan is to go wide with it. Let's send the chickens to roost. Do I have a 2K Karen to give them? No. They overinvest in it. I could just block with chopper. They're gonna play something else instead. Okay, so that's Ito, that's Porsche. Okay, they take out my blocker. That's actually not a big deal for us. We can just play Kata here. And we can always get our Dawn back. So let's swing 6 here. Let's block her down. And another 6. Oh, wait. Oh, I made a mistake. Let's see if that costs me. They're tied between resting Dawn, going after my characters. I think I only need a few characters to survive here. So they're gonna get their big ups here. I have to let that one go. If they're just rabbit punching, then you can just counter with no consequence. We'll just block. I just realized we can just go all in here. But we can go 9s and then finish off with the big swing. Actually, no. Why? Let's give the honor to Foxy, I guess. Touch 1 here. And go 9. Force some cards, or at least a 2K counter. Or a giant. So we were able to get 2K extra out of that. They don't have a blocker. They can't be able to counter out of that unless they have 5 straight 2K counters. That's the rest of we're all bricks, so yeah, really, really unnecessary. Critical error by swinging without spending our Dawn. I should have dropped the cat curry so we would have prevented 2 cards from attacking. Yeah, that was really bad on our part. And we can't afford to make mistakes when we're playing a deck like this. Alright, let's see if we can handle the Shanks first or second. First here. Oh, this is exactly what we're wanting here. Minus a Pudding Searcher, and we would have a pretty nice setup here. Uta, what do you got for us? Okay, Speed Shanks. Got it. Ooh, this is looking good. Not gonna be able to do any damage this turn, sadly. Foxy is available. Play. Funny enough, we'll just play Maria here. Ito, welcome. Right now, we'll just bait the Lucky Roo out. Okay, there goes Black Maria. Play the Baron out first. Okay. At 4, they're at 6. We can start getting our Dawn back faster now. We'll be at 5 Dawn next turn. Time to bring out the chicken. What are they going to -2? Marco? Okay. So slowly get our Dawn back. Now let's see if they have Beckham, because that could easily hard counter this. Okay. Very tough. I'm running out of resources here, so this is a losing situation right now. Okay. So I guess they'll take out the Ito here. And they're are they going to spank the Viscount though? Too bad we don't have Gina for that situation right now. What we can do is drop Foxy. And then we'll go as follows. All right, 7. Maybe they play 10 cost Shanks. I don't know. That's rough. Let's swing 7 here. So they're going to get that 2K in response. Then we can go 8. Freeze it up. It's too bad I don't run our multi-hit. Otherwise, we'd be in a good situation. Because I don't know if we're going to be able to survive 2 rounds at this rate. If they're just going to do itty-bitty swings, then... They need a blocker here. Snake. Okay, so maybe that's Beckham. There he is. Okay, so far pudding is not going to help us here. All right, but maybe it might. Because now we can freeze you and you. Do they have a blocker here? That's the only thing. Maybe we can try to fool them into swinging at us and trying to go for the final swing. Counter here. Maybe they play some type of rush. Okay, so that's their blocker there. So yeah, that's blocker number 1. This is unfortunate. We're gonna have to go hope they have nothing but bricks. And then we shall see. No shot. No shot. Oh. Yeah, that was our only play. We had to split. Okay, so lesson learned. I think if we're going to approach this deck seriously, I think we're going to need to have some tech options to get rid of those pesky blockers. Yeah, that's the only way. All right, so we are back. We made a few changes to the list, primarily adding that tech piece in the form of the Usopp. So we dropped 2 Black Marias and a 3-cost pudding to replace them with the Usopp. That will allow us to rest those pesky blockers. And we cut Attack Curry down to 3 and added 4 to the Hyoko, because that turns out to be a lot more important than I realized. We're gonna need to get that consistency over with Baron. Maybe we can also drop this down to 3 as well. But yeah, that's where my head is with this. Let me know what you think of this little fusion confusion down in the comments below. And yeah, this is not bad enough. Saying goodbye for now. I'll see you later.